Okay, logistics assigned plant. YL47 will be our plant, and that's already defined. Then we have some more assignments to do at material management level, which I think we have already done. YL47, YL47. Save. YL47. Okay. Standard purchasing order to plant. Assign purchasing order to reference purchasing organization. And that will be YL47, YL. Why do we do this? Because in some areas,
सर ये कहाँ पे क्लिक किया आपने?
I'll show you. Let's take the options. See. Assign purchase organization to a reference purchase organization. Once that is done, we move on to finance accounting because there are some fundamental changes and configuration that we have to do. That is very important. Without that, we cannot move ahead with transactions. Master data, GL accounts, preparations, current chart of accounts lists, new entries, YL47, YL47, Yankee letters, chart of accounts. Maintenance language will be English. GL length of GL account number will be 5. Save.
5 means
5 means only 5 digits. For example, let me show you. /O FS00. For example, retained earnings account 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maximum we can have is 10, but 10 makes it too long. We keep it manageable till 5 digits. Assign company, go to chart of accounts, YL47.
ये आपने क्या क्लिक किया तो ये विंडो खुली है, किस
Why-
बटन पे क्लिक किया?
YL47, I'll show you that.
इस लाइन पे क्लिक किया?
I clicked here, assign company code to chart of accounts. Then I pulled company code from here, YL47.
सर यही मैं कह रहा हूँ, ये कहाँ से आया? इसलिए कि आपकी विंडोज जो है ना, मेरे पास जरा डिले शो हो रही है।
Position, this button, position. Got it?
Okay.
Position YL47 and chart of accounts is 47. This is country chart of accounts. If you have a country-based jurisdiction, or accounting standard, we can have a chart of accounts for that. Okay. Define account group, very necessary. Position 8842. I will select all of this. Double 8842. Copy as 1L47. Copy
कॉपी एज करने के बाद आपने क्या किया?
I'm just pasting YL47 in place of 8842. Just pasting it. Nothing else. So what are these? These are collection of account categories where GL accounts will be made, and for us, material accounts is necessary for GRN, for stock transfers, for goods movement, inward good movement, for outward good movement, for returns, for PO release, for reconciliation with vendors, procure to pay. So we have to have knowledge about material accounts. So in material accounts, we have purchase accounts, raw material accounts, consumption accounts, semi-finished goods accounts, finished goods accounts, and wastage accounts. What else? Expense, material expense like freight, taxes, fixed taxes, and so on. Enter chart of accounts, YL47.
Sir, sometimes we prepare production order, they ask for cost estimate release.
Cost estimate
So
release,
this
yes.
field, yeah, this field also help for this cost
Yes,
estimate release as well.
yes, this helps in cost estimate release because we have to mention the material accounts that the finished goods accounts or the semi-finished goods accounts which are going to absorb or the stock accounts, for example, which will absorb the material cost from production order, including the overheads, the marginal costs into the stocks. For that, of course, we need GL accounts so that we can compare the actual versus target costing. And if there is a variance, we need a variance account as well. So yes, a variance account is also made. So we have defined retained earnings. What are retained earnings? This is the combination or the collection of income and expenses collected together, and the difference is retained earnings. Retained earnings is the profit or loss that is retained back by the company and adjusted
Sir, screen
against.
is not moving, sir.
Yes, yes, I know it's not moving. Okay, once this is done, we have another ledgers, parallel valuation approaches. This is also a necessary step, although it's not relevant with the directly with material knowledge, but we have to do it. Maintain currency and valuation profile, but I guess it will need a controlling area. Let me just put that in place. fiscal year posting periods, fiscal year calendar, assigned company code to a fiscal year variant, position YL47, and this will be K4. What is fiscal year variant? July to June or January, December. Now, since this is calendar year is January, December with 4 special periods. 4 special periods are for reconciliation, for adjustment entries. Okay. For GRIR entries. Okay. Once this is done, we have another major step in configuration. Let's go to that. Enterprise structure, definition, controlling, maintain controlling area, maintain controlling area. Now, what is controlling area? I'll tell you the hierarchy, then it will be more clear. But let me first configure it. YL for I will say controlling area is equal to company code. YL47. When I say this, it will copy everything that is in this company code. Okay. Yankee Logistics, currency type PKR, chart of accounts, fiscal year variant, financial statement version INT, cross company code, cost accounting, save, save. Okay. Once this is done, the next step is OKKP. OKKP. Next step is OKKP. Position YL47. Even if you don't understand what I'm doing, just consider these as necessary steps. These are necessary from finance part. Cost center standard hierarchy YL47. Now it will say this is not made. Should it be made? Yes, it should be made. Yes. Activate components. Yes, again. New entries. 2023 cost center will be active. Order management will be active. Project sales order cost objects will be active. Save. Assignment of company codes, new entries, YL47. Okay, now one thing, very basic. If I go to basic data, company code and controlling area relationship is based on 2 factors, that is chart of accounts and fiscal variant. So now comes the hierarchy part, notepad. Okay, now we define a company. This is top level. This is mother company. And at this top level, we have operating concern in SAP. Okay. What is operating concern? It's a reporting tool. So under operating concern is controlling area. So what is controlling area? It is cost center accounting, profit center accounting, segment accounting, product cost controlling profitability analysis, so many things in controlling area. Okay, so it integrates with FI, MM, SD, E, HCM, EM. Okay, it integrates with FI, MM, SD, HCM, PM. Okay, why? Because case is a sales order is booked. We have to know the region, volume, price, for tax, rate, outward, inward, overheads, fixed overheads like salaries, ROI, right? So this actually becomes a cube when we have time factor like Q2 or 3. So this becomes a 3-dimensional cube at this level for operating concern, because controlling area are reporting to operating concern. Okay, so region can be geographical, volume, sales volume, price, whatever the price, input tax, yes, freight that you have paid on each sale, overhead salaries, fixed salaries. ROI, yes, I need an ROI, I need to know time factor. So this actually becomes one dimensional is geographical. You pick up a city or on any region, and you pick up a sales volume, plus you pick in the region you pick a profit center. In profit center, you want to see sales volume, pricing, taxes, rates. I'm just giving an example. Overheads and salaries, time factor as well. So this becomes all this region is one-dimensional, profit center and ROI is two-dimensional, and three-dimensional is time factor. So with that, controlling area actually reports to or updates controlling area. So controlling area, CEO area, FI has 1:many relationship. Okay, so controlling area has higher precedence. And as I said, it is integrated with so many modules along the way. FI entries are updated. Nothing is given manually in controlling area. In some cases, it is done in cost center accounting planning and other areas. Rest, it actually pulls information from all this modules. Okay. That being said, so if there are multiple companies working in different jurisdictions, these companies, if they want to report to a single controlling area, they will have to maintain same chart of accounts plus same fiscal year variant. Okay. Fiscal variant is January, December, July to June, or April to March, whatever the jurisdiction dictates. I hope I'm clear on this. Okay. Okay, this is done. Okay, now we are back. Now comes another important part. ledgers. Parallel valuation approach is very essential because it integrates with material management. Basic settings maintain currency and valuation profile. Why? Because your head office is located somewhere else. The production is going on in China. So we need a currency and valuation profile if your batch is made by L47. Currency valuation profile YL47 Yankee. So if your production is happening in China, your company is based out of Dubai. So your product costing, its valuation will change with time. And that has to be reported. That is accounting jurisdiction. Okay. Company code currency will be used. Legal valuation. There are three types of legal valuation in SAP. Legal group profit center valuation. Profit center is for internal. Group valuation is on top level, mother company level. Legal valuation is on company code level. Okay. Moving ahead, next step. All clear till now or not? Or it's confusing.
Very confusing, sir. Very confusing.
You have to do practice, my friend. It's very important. Practice once and it will be all clear. Fundamental
It's
concept.
not. It's not just about practice. It's about the concepts. Because मुझे ऐसा फील होता है कि पता नहीं चीजें कहाँ से कहाँ जा रही हैं मुझे कॉन्सेप्ट से क्लियर
Okay, this thing is done. And why do we need this? As I told you, your company can be operating somewhere and your production is happening somewhere else. So your material, either it's finished goods, semi-finished goods, raw material, its valuation will change with time with the currency valuation. Okay. Assign currency and valuation profile to controlling area. Why controlling area? Because this is reported in the reporting tool at the operating concern level. Okay. YL47. Okay. YL47. Okay. Currency valuation profile Yankee USD. It can only use PKR because we already had controlling area reporting in PKR. So the difference cannot be put in here. Okay. If the controlling area was changed with the currency, then we could have placed any other currency, the currency of controlling area. Okay. Valuation basis, valuation methods. Don't worry because this is not relevant to but this is a building brick, a building stone for to actually work. Okay, plan actual version. Now, what is plan actual version? Whenever you are producing a product or a batch or a material or a stock, you have to have a feasibility plan, and that is planned values. And then when you start production, the actual values will change, it will vary. So some products will have been made, some products will still be under process. So WIP is work in process. RA is result analysis. What result? Actual versus planned. So difference between actual and planned is called variance. Okay. So I'm going to do some changes here at profit center level. Why? Because controlling area has to report to operating concern, and profit center accounting is basically dealing with all this because your profit center has to report sales volume, pricing, input tax, time factor, and so on. I hope this is clear now. I'm giving you the logic as well. So, new entries. What we have, controlling area 8846. So what we'll do, pull out this one. OKKS. Set controlling area YL47.
सर ये सारे स्टेप किसी डॉक्यूमेंट वगैरह में लिखे हुए मिलेंगे?
Okay, plan actual version. Settings for profit center accounting. YL47. New entries. 2023 online transfer version is not locked. Line items will be there. Exchange rate type will be M. Value date, no need. Transfer price. Variant 4, we don't need that as well. So online transfer means that whenever there is a year change or a season change or a quarter change or a month change, the values will be transferred on real-time basis. Version lock means that you cannot change the planned values. So version will be locked. Line items, yes, every product costing or entries of freight, taxes, anything product costing, semi-finished good will be producing line items. Line items is produces line items. So what are line items? Let me save this, that I'll show you. Okay. Line items. Let's see what are line items. B03. Document list. 8842. Execute. These are documents. I'll just open up any random document. Now these are line items. Okay. Shows amounts. I'll show you another document. This one. Yeah. This is KZ payment document. And these are line items. Okay. Where withholding taxes, vendor clearing, profit centers, segment. Now these are the parts that I've told you have been partially covered by F5. Rest will be covered in CO.